What's good, y'all? My bad if it's an echo in here. I'm in here taking a dump. But let's get to the important part. I went back to the 2K original video when they introduced the city. And I'm just trying to figure out, because first I want to get some great gameplay for y'all. I'm going to have gameplay later on in the year. I want to get through this review first, so that's why there's no gameplay attached to this. But I think it's still very important. Everything they say and everything they show in this trailer, she got a big bag. I don't even want to play the music. It's true. Everything. Everything is true. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Are there some glitchy, buggy issues? Yeah, it's like that at the start of the year. But for me personally, I haven't experienced too much. Now, I don't just speak for me, I speak for everybody. So if there's any big bugs or glitches that everybody is experiencing, let me know in the comment section, because I don't just speak for me. I got to speak for everybody. If I'm not experiencing it and 50 people are experiencing it, it's a problem. But this is what happens throughout the year. You see the city, you run it through the city, and it ends up being more of a nuisance and an annoyance than an actual, asset to the game. I want to know, are y'all going to make it look different? Only thing I ever wanted y'all to do was just make the one-on-one courts look different. The matchmaking courts look different. That's all I wanted y'all to do. Because this takes up a lot of space in the game. Like courts like this, that's fine, that's cool. I want courts to where I can go in and play and it just be a different court every time. These are the things that I want. Like stuff like this, every time I load up, it should be something different. If I'm doing matchmaking. But I believe the city is too big and y'all have too much stuff that y'all are trying to maintain to actually make a big difference, because at the end of the day, last year it was beautiful too, but at the end of the year, people were saying, oh my gosh, we don't want the city back. Oh my gosh, the city needs to be cut it in half, make it smaller. Oh my gosh, this is just a nuisance. Oh my gosh, I don't care about this. Because once you're playing the game, once you're going, week after week, month after month, the city is going to get old. It's not about what I think about it the first day. It's what I think about it after 3 months. Am I going to get tired of it? Am I going to get sick of it? And like I said, it's beautiful. And for the most part, for me, it's working. But I just want y'all to turn it on, keep it fresh, keep it creative so that it doesn't get boring. And honestly, even with the fast travel, it's still hard to maneuver. And it's still a pain to maneuver. It still is. And I know y'all want this big thing with everything in one place. And y'all are not doing a terrible job. But we gotta make this smaller. Let's try to make it smaller, or let's try to do something different, because this is taking up a lot of space. Imagine the hands this is my thing. The people that create the city, imagine if we could take them off and put them on something else. Imagine if we could put them on my NBA. Imagine if we could put them on my team. Imagine if we could put them on my career. Just the gameplay aspect. Because I guarantee you, it's a big team that's creating this, and they spend a lot of hours. And I'm wondering, is it worth it? Because after the first couple weeks, for some people, after the first day, it gets really okay, all right. I'm sick of bringing this up. I'm sick of loading into a game and having to go to a game and having to walk her. Even walking to the fast travel station is going to get annoying. So I don't know how y'all can upgrade this and keep it fresh and keep it changing so that people are willing to embrace it. But at the end of the day, we just want to play basketball. So the courts is what you should be focused on. I want all different courts. I don't care about the city looking different. I don't care about the city, period. If you can eliminate the city and you can do matchmaking to where you can get right into a game and every time it's a different court, you playing on a different court, and then throughout the year you uploading more courts and stuff like that, that would be dope. That would be dope. And that would make me hop in the game and continue playing. But this right here, the city, like I said, is beautiful. You look at it, you be like, wow. But after a couple weeks, like last year, you be like, oh, okay, this is a pain. This is a pain. And plus, y'all got all these NPCs. Look, my bad, y'all. Look, we gotta do something different. I'm not saying eliminate it altogether. I know it's people that want to keep it, but either we gotta cut it in half, either we gotta do something, because other game modes and other parts are suffering, and y'all putting a lot of time in the city that nobody cares about after a week. Nobody cares about after a day. A lot of people are done really looking at the city. Some people don't ever look at it at all. You got to understand that when we get into the city, we're going right to the courts. We're not running around looking at trees and MP. We're not doing that. And I understand you want to make an environment, but if that's making the game more laggy, if that's making the game more buggy, if that's making it harder to get in the game, if you're taking employees, developers away from other aspects of the game that really need to be improved and putting them on making the city, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's a good thing. I really don't. I really don't. But let me know how y'all feel about the city. I know y'all mentioned it before. Let me know how y'all feel. Y'all see my fantasy shit popping up. Let me know how y'all feel about the city, because I mean, I like it, but it's gonna be a nuisance. And I'm gonna get tired of it, and I'm gonna get sick of it. I don't like the fact that you have to run to a fact. Now correct me if I'm wrong, if you can do this. I wanna just pick a spot right from my phone. But that would be useless, because they say, look, if we give you the ability to fast travel to anywhere you want, then why is the city necessary? And that's my whole point. If I was in that development room, that's what I would say. The reason you don't want us to fast travel right from our phone, right from our apartment, is because you say the city will become useless because nobody would ever be in the city. We just be fast traveling. Absolutely. That's what we want to do. So let me know how y'all think, how y'all feel about this, how y'all think. How can the city be better? Is it already perfect to you? You know, is it horrible? Do they need to get rid of it? What do you think they should do with it? It's beautiful. It's working better for me, surprisingly, than I thought it was. But like I said, let me know if it's terrible for y'all. But I still leave myself thinking like, we don't need this. We don't need this. A week into the game, 2 weeks into the game, 3. We don't need this. And it ends up just taking up a lot of space. And it took up a lot of time for something that we're going to get tired of 2-3 days in. That's just my opinion on it. Let me know how y'all feel. I'll holler at y'all later.